Honda brand has
もう一人の私を
price $952.
銀座ジュワイエクチュール巻き男には
Welcome to Home Box Office Subscription Television, bringing you great movies, sports events, and special programs, unedited and commercial-free. It's good to have you with us. The following feature has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. It is intended for mature audiences and parental discretion is advised. Home Box Office will show this feature only at night.
Kill Michael Moass! It's impossible!
This is what happens when you work to change things.
You're being a little bitch! What do you fucking want from me? Get off my dick!
You know, if you don't understand the situation, it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven a complete imbecile in the matter. Okay, so...
Man, fuck you. I think you a bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Another blunt, man. This is good time.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Or are you saying what are you saying? Huh?
First they think you're crazy, then they fight you.
I don't know. I don't really think that's the case.
And then all of a sudden you change the world.
Hi guys, welcome back to Marant's Rants. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. So when I first started YouTube, I came out the gate throwing punches, haymakers, calling out every YouTuber in the world and telling you Adam Aron is a snake. You know, that's what I first started out with. And then I started educating myself on how to navigate YouTube and of course do my own research, come up with an idea as far as how I wanted to attack misinformation and or just give my opinion. And my delivery's been brash. It's been, well, not friendly at times, but all while still telling the truth. That's one thing, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So I've did a lot of soul searching after numerous debates with so many YouTubers and personalities from Reddit to Twitter, you name it. I've come out on the other side of this, and I'm going to tell you, I learned a lot from one of the recent debates I just did with Hannah Reloaded. Hannah Reloaded is completely opposite of who I am. A different spectrum, yet I felt so at home speaking with someone who did not agree with me. It was a good front. It felt good to actually conversate with someone who was able to make a point, and she was so respectful to a point, yet not enough. And I said, you know, this is what I want to do. I want to build that bridge. I want to make amends. You know, I speak to a guy named Short Destroyer. You guys know who he is. He's on Twitter, huge following. They call him the Professor. And we were out there. We were fighting these fights with the PPC show and Kais Malej and Bill Pulte and everyone. And I even made a video today about Bill Pulte. And I recently just took it down. I actually made it go private. And only because I said, you know, this is not what it is. This community of retail investors, we don't have to do it this way. Sure, it's entertaining for some people. Some people love to see people just go at each other and they see the demise and the crumbling. They love the doxing or they love the breaking it all apart and oh, you lied here, you lied there. This is what you did. And I've been doing it for so long. And I've had so many people come into my life and tell me, we need to get along. We should just give out the information and smile. And so guys like PP Seeds have a different opinion. They have a different agenda. They have a different delivery. You know, everyone has their own space. So respectfully, I will tell you that I have been talking with the Short Destroyer, the Professor, And he extended an olive branch to a lot of people recently. And I wanted to emulate what I was reading and the way I was seeing it because I felt it was time. We're 100 hours away from earnings, and we're about to change our own lives and everyone else's lives. Hopefully these earnings are that great, and I believe in Ryan Cohen. I believe in GameStop. So with that being said, if you guys are reading between the lines right now, I'm going to tell you something. You will not see me make videos attacking other YouTubers. You will not see me make videos putting down their ideas or their investment ideas. None of that. For all those people that make reaction videos based off of someone else's videos, it's not going to be what I do. I will gladly have a debate with anyone. We can agree to disagree. We can be respectful and have that platform and give us this space. But if you're an outsider, if you just don't fit in, if you are not from the jock club, the investment guru bros, the jock bros guys or the stock bros guys, if that's not you, if you need someone to talk to, someone to look at, someone to get your point across, I'm just going to let you know I'm open to every conversation. And I just want to say I'm sorry. I really want to tell you guys I'm sorry for the way I've conducted myself over these years. All the great information is missed at times because people look at the delivery and they look at it and they go, who cares if he's right? I hope he's wrong. Like that's the stance. And it's about growing up. I'm a 40-year-old man. I'm extremely mature outside of YouTube, and I have so much patience, obviously, for investing, but even with my own children and my wife and the job and my friends, my family. So I just want to say I'm sorry to everyone for the stance that I've had over these couple of years. And I promise you moving forward, I won't be taking part in any of that. The negativity that is, this investment, that side that they want you to be. They want you to be that. They want the inner fighting. Hey, if you guys believe in MULN Automotive, or if you believe in Bed Bath & Beyond and the thesis that you guys come up with, fine. I support your beliefs. I can come to my own conclusion, and I can do that without having to bash anyone or give a negative connotation towards anything. So I want to put out this, I guess, truce or this white flag to the following YouTubers and content creators. Anyone that has to deal with AMC. So if you're a supporter of AMC, I don't care if your name's AMC Bigums, Trey Trades, Matthew Kohrs, Boss Blunts, Tony De Niro, AMC Shaw, Data Zero, Massalorian, and so many more. Ape Father, Ape Andy, anyone that I've ever spoken ill of over the past 3 years. I just want to say I'm sorry, and I won't be making those videos any longer.
Can you hear me now?
Additionally, anyone in the Bed Bath & Beyond crowd, PP Seeds, Kais Malej, Bill Pulte, Michael, ABC.
Every time it's a different audio problem, I swear to God.
I want to tell you, you're not going to get any flack from me. Now, chances are all these creators won't ever see these posts or this video because we've all blocked each other just to control, the craziness that is YouTube.
Can you still hear me?
I'm unblocking everyone on my channel. I'm
now still
on Discord. I'm unblocking everyone on Twitter.
That didn't last long.
Floodgates open.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because GameStop is that.
Thank you, sir.
GameStop's for everyone. The information for everyone. I said that from the beginning. So this is my olive branch. And this is my wake-up call. We're about 100 hours away from earnings. And I couldn't be more happy. Everyone the best of luck. I will be here tomorrow, and I'll be here the next day and the next day and the next day. But this is me telling you, I'm sorry. I'll do better. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Let's get it.
Well, it's a good thing that it's tracking perfectly. Ants Trades would be proud. It's tracking perfectly. What does that even mean? Well, we'll see. We'll find out. If you don't know by now, then what do you really know? Yeah, there it is. Oh, look at that. I mean, that's pretty perfect tracking. I mean, we could even maybe enhance that just a little bit with some dual lines. Wow, even color coordinated and everything. Look at that. I'm noticing a lot of these times when the lines are higher up on the page that they line up. They seem to line up a lot. I don't know what's up with that. And like when it comes down, when the blue line comes down, like the yellow line's like coming down too, like right here at the like Friday and stuff. But before that, it was going up. Huh, interesting. I wonder what that, well, I mean, we can see that the blue line or the candles is GameStop here. What's that yellow line, though? I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there. We'll get there. But, hey, there's a lot more to go. BAM is back, baby, but I don't have time for that.
That's what they had. That's what they did. They put on a show. And who came off as the idiots? Citadel and Robinhood. And who came off as the honest guy? Roaring Kitty. The only honest person in the room. Everyone else is a crook.
What?
What can I say? Nothing's going to change. No. So here we go again. Dumb Money Part 2. Dumb Money Part 2 has begun. The show started a week and a half ago at $10 a share. And now we're at $18 a share. So there you go. Could this stock be $30 a share, $50 a share, $80 a share, $100 a share? Yes. Yes, it can. Oh, yeah, there's nothing has changed. That this can't happen all over again. And $100 a share is only a 5-fold increase of the current price. Remember,
just a 5x, yeah.
In 2021, the stock went from $4 a share to $500 a share in 6 months. Okay, the summer of 2020 to the winter of 2021, all hell broke loose. And every senior, super experienced, highly respected Wall Street anybody called it a bag of garbage and said, this can't happen. And it happened.
It is, though. It is a bag of garbage.
It lasted. And
it didn't last. What?
Ultimately do with that run-up, they brought in $2 billion in cash into their treasury. The smartest move.
And what did they do? What has the company done, though? Great. They brought in $2 billion in their treasury, as you say. The pivot failed. NFT failed. Executives left. Real good use of capital.
Any public company has ever made. They brought in $2 billion in cash on the run-up at $154 a share. Look it up yourself. And they're still sitting on $1.2 billion of it with no debt. And now a group of hedge funds, investors, speculators, you give them whatever title you want. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Folks with cash have figured out, you know what? This GameStop thing is shorted all over again. We got ourselves a little thing here. At $10 a share, there are shorters still trying to short this stock. They think it's going to $5, just like they did back in 2020. When it was $4, they thought it would go to $2. And when it got to $2.07, which I think was the all-time low, they thought it would go to 50 cents. And then they thought it would be delisted and would never see the light of day because there was a virus and all the malls were closed. And they figured GameStop's done for. And they were wrong. And they lost their shirts. And they made a movie about it. Well, this is
a gross oversimplification, don't you think, sir?
And sequels can sometimes be better than the original, like Star Wars.
Shut the fuck up.
Something here where we might have a little run here over the next few months that will make the first run
okay.
Christmas party. I don't know. I wouldn't bet against it. Oh, no, I would not bet against it. So that's GameStop. Now,
okay.
SoFi. Okay, let's talk about SoFi.
Let's not talk about SoFi. But it's kind of just a overview of what's going on here.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So I wasn't gonna make a video. I was gonna let you guys actually leave you guys alone this weekend, but I want to show you something. I'm a normal guy. walk with poop bags, walk the dog.
Well, sir, you are not normal if you're walking with those, at least around here, but it looks like you live in a nice area, so good for you.
Normal. I'm not a stock market guru. I'm not a genius by any means. So when I get the comments that people don't want me to stop talking about these grifters and scammers, or they don't want me to stop talking about the stock market, I just want to explain something. Every time I watch their content, I get sick to my stomach because I know people are ruining their lives.
Yep.
I put stock market, day trading, gambling in the same category as like being addicted to alcohol or drugs or gambling, because a lot of people don't understand that. And this is why I've always tried to emphasize, and the reason why I showed my portfolio was that wasn't gambling. That was almost 20 years of working hard and being invested in the right things, being invested in index funds, not being risky. You know, so many people think they're going to get rich in the stock market because they hear that one story of somebody who got rich with AMC or a short.
Like, oh, you mean like,
pain. That's what they had. That's what they did. They put on a show. And who came off as the idiots? Citadel and Robinhood. And who came off as the honest guy?
Right here.
Roaring Kitty, the only honest person in the room. Everyone else.
Roaring Kitty, the only honest person in the room. I have issues with that. The dude was not the only honest person in the room. But anyway. Yeah.
The stock market because they hear that one story of somebody who got rich with AMC or a short or a put. But
like the only honest guy in the room, Keith Gill.
But they don't tell you the thousands and the millions of people who jump in the stock market thinking they're going to get rich and then they get crushed.
We do.
They just don't invest ever again. You know, it takes time, man. All these people with these stock classes and these real estate classes, people think you could just buy a house. Anybody who's ever bought a house, it takes time. There's attorney review. There's somebody doesn't want to pay the closing. Somebody doesn't want to pay the closing costs. Somebody doesn't want to fix the roof. It takes time, man. That shit takes months to close.
Look at those McMansions there, though.
I'm done. People with these classes try to make it like it's so easy. It took us over a year and a half to finish that place in Aruba, man. A year and a half between buying furniture.
Aruba.
That's what they don't tell you. When you're renovating houses,
wait,
hundreds of thousands.
I thought he said he was a normal guy. Now he's talking about a vacation home in Aruba, apparently. Okay.
Furniture. That's what they don't tell you.
Hold on a second.
It took us over a year and a half to finish that place in Aruba, man. A year and a half between buying furniture. That's what they don't tell you.
I'm sensing some first world problems here.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars to put in sinks and countertops.
What?
All type of crap, you know. Like, that's what they don't tell you in those fly-by-night scammy classes. You know, every time one of these stock market influencer wannabe people make a video, that breaks my heart, man. It really breaks my heart because I know people are gonna get crushed and they're never gonna invest again because they get confused with
that's all right.
Stocks. Just because you buy stocks and hold them, that does not mean you're investing. Okay, investing is holding on to stuff for years. All right, it's been mathematically proven. It's even, there's Nobel Peace Prize people, there's Harvard educated people who say index funds the best way to go. Like,
that argument doesn't, I mean, not the index fund argument, but putting Harvard people on pedestals and stuff like that, not really the best way to go. Not really the best way to go. There's new research. The new research is that they all cheated, including you know, presidents and department heads. So unfortunately, you can't say, oh, well, there's Harvard professors who say this. Well, there's Harvard professors who made shit up. So anyway, I'm just, you know me, I'm an asshole. Speaking of which, hey, Len, how you doing? Greetings. She gets it. She gets it. Yeah, I hope.
I'm gonna ask you a question, right? When we were little and we used to wake up Saturday mornings when our parents could afford Kellogg's Fruit Loops. If they couldn't afford it, it was Fruit O's. When they couldn't afford Coca-Cola, it was Coca-Cola. When they couldn't, it was RC Cola. But it didn't make a difference because you probably owned every company anyway if you own the total stock market index fund or you own all those huge, big Fortune 500 companies. And it just breaks my heart. That's why I stopped. That's why I have to stop. Now, I will make videos from time to time if something big blows up or they do something extremely stupid. I will. Or something big in the market happens. I'll let you guys
Case in point right there, Lynn.
News when it comes to stock. I don't watch that crap. I just don't, because all of that is trash, man. All of that stuff, these people will be touting, oh, it's going up, it's going up. As soon as it reverses and it goes down, we've been telling you it's gonna, I don't care. You know, I actually like market crashes. Anybody who's investing for the long haul, you want a crash because now you can get those stocks at a discount. If you got 10, 15, 20 year horizon, who cares what the day-to-day fluctuations are doing? Guys, come on, mama. We staring at a rabbit? Come on. So it's like, this is why I don't make those videos anymore, or I'm not going to, because who cares, man? Every day it's a new stock, and then it gets crushed, and they don't talk about it again. It literally makes me sick to my stomach watching them, man. Watching the lies and them smiling in people's faces and call them family and say they love you. They love you? Come on, man. Stop. Conveniently, they all retired in 2020, 2021. I can guarantee you not one of them can show me an investment portfolio with real money in it like I showed you guys from 2000.
Well, you know, I mean, of course, we agree with some of this stuff, but, you know, if people want to waste their money and gamble, that's their prerogative. I'm not telling people not to do that. I'm not telling people not to do or to do anything, except be aware of what you're doing. Be aware if the information that you're basing whatever you're doing on is valid or credible. To me, that's more important than what somebody's doing. I don't care what anybody does. And we've been clear about that since the beginning. If somebody wants to gamble, hey, I'm all for it. I love gambling. You know, we got some real gamblers here in our channel. Real gamblers go to the track, I think, is what was meant here, Lynn. But or the casino, or the market, or the options market, or whatever you want. But you know, the point is, like, if somebody's telling you, "Hey, this horse, this is a sure thing," is it? So, do the classes, Patreons, Discords need to stop? They won't stop. They can't stop. GameStop. All right.
Man, this Frankie, let me say, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything that I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only. Whatever I say in this video is my opinion, may not necessarily be factual. Don't buy, sell, or hold a stock based on anything that I say in this
You know, you can do that on an app in Europe now, Lynn. I don't know if you can here or not, but
it's here on YouTube entertaining you. Check this out, bro. I just got through watching Common Sense Investor video.
Maybe we should watch that. Should we watch that one first? Common Sense Investor? Maybe.
Man, this
Oh, boy. What? Which one? Ay, ay, ay. This is from 12 hours ago, so it's got to be longer than 12. 16? I'll go maybe 16. AMC warning. This is about to happen.
What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, I got a warning for everybody out there now. Y'all need to pay attention.
This is one's for you, Charlotte. I know you like this guy.
Y'all, okay? Now, I talked about this in the past. I started my channel talking about this, and here we are at the end, and I'm talking about it now. Listen up. When they turn the CAT system on, all right, May 31st, 2024, it's supposed to be fully active, which means people
well, don't spoil it for us, Charlotte. Come on now.
Have access to it, we'll have access to it. All right. When they turn that system on, get ready, because the buy button is going to go away.
No, it's not. 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 You cannot prove it. I look forward to your attempt.
Listen up. There's so many conspiracies behind the buy button missing people, and I just don't understand how common sense can't rule the day on one simple fact.
Common sense rule the day on one simple fact. What? We already know why. We already know why. We read the report. We listened to the hearings. But please tell us.
All right, that Robinhood turned off the buy button because of a collateral requirement that they could not meet. In other words, they were in over their head. They got the call for $3 billion, and y'all know the famous quote that says, "We don't have $3 billion." And he said, "No shit. I know we don't have $3 billion. What do you want to do?" And he said, "The only thing we can do, quit selling that shit." And the buy buttons disappeared until they could get the money together to where they would be able to cover more shares being bought, so they turned it back on. Okay, that's what happened. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's what happened. Now, it's going to happen again. Why? Because when they turn the CAT system on, there's no more games, all right? The end of the CAT system is simply this, people. They want them FTDs to stop, all right? Go back again to the document that I've written, and I've got $65.7 billion shares sold, not yet purchased. What does that mean? It means
it means that you don't understand fucking accounting. It means that you don't understand that that is a snapshot of a financial services company's holdings or balance sheet, a snapshot, a cross section on one day, the day that report was prepared. On that day, at that time, this is what they held. This is the obligations they had. Yada, 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 yada. I cannot believe we are still fucking talking about securities sold, not yet purchased. But then again, I also cannot believe we're still talking about FTDs. And I still can't believe that we're still talking about naked shorts and quote-unquote synthetic shares. So put it in the same category as that. But this guy thinks that what has been shown by me to be a standard generally accepted accounting principle line item called securities sold, not yet purchased. It's a standard line item. This guy would have you believe that somehow that is indicative of fraud, crime, malfeasance, something bad. Where did you get your accounting degree? Where did you study accounting? Oh, okay. Because, but please enlighten us.
$1 billion shares sold, not yet purchased. What does that mean? It means $65.7 billion worth of stocks are FTD. They
wrong.
Settle them by
wrong
settlement date.
Wrong.
You understand
wrong.
That now?
That's not what that means.
That has
nope.
to stop, and that's
nope.
what the CAT system does. They,
nope.
From the beginning to the end,
nope.
They want to know when that stock was bought, borrowed, covered, whatever you did with that stock. We want to know what happened to it at the end so that we can be assured that it did not go FTD.
Right,
What's
okay.
going on? Now, I'm going to be right.
No, it's not.
As soon as I get through with this video and explain.
Right, why?
I'll be able
why? Why? So you can fraudulently raise more money? Jesus fucking Christ. All I need is one accountant. One certified public accountant who has worked in corporate finance to come on here and fucking explain this shit. Because at the end of the day, I'm not an accountant either. But I do have somewhere here. Let me pull it up. I mean, shit. Because this guy will not and cannot do this. So I did and can, obviously. So I shall do it now for you to prove that I'm not full of shit on this. Well, on this. I got to find it, though. Because I've got quite a few items here that... Let's see. So there's several different ways I could go with it, but let me bring this other window in here for you. So I'm not gonna get into the super what you call it. Where's that other window? Yeah, there we go. Maybe. So this one, this is the this is by Wiley, generally accepted accounting principles. And this is it's hard to see. It's actually, you can't see, but this is a, I don't know, 2,500 page manual here. Okay. Which I don't think I have it marked exactly where it is. Hang on. Here we go. Look at that. Liabilities, short sales of securities. Obligations incurred on short sales are reported as liabilities and usually titled securities sold, not yet purchased. I mean, that's just from a basic search. And then it gives you this is the actual reference right there. So if we wanted to, we could take this now and search for this somewhere, and go deeper down this hole, right? So that's one thing, all right? Let's see. Then we've also got this one here, which is a little bit different in the scope that it deals with, but accounting for investments, volume 1, equities, futures, and options. And this goes into a lot of different types of how different things are reported on financial statements and whatnot. Accounting for all these different things, contracts for difference, yada yada yada. Okay, so it goes through a lot of that stuff. Interesting rabbit hole I went down once. That's another 1,000 pages. Not that I read all of it, but okay, so that's that. The point is that we've taken great pains to look for this stuff and provide the resources. How could I forget this one here? Hang on, one more here. Now this is This one is a bit more of a textbook, but somewhere. Financial accounting. This is more of a textbook. McGraw-Hill textbook. You know, yada, yada, yada. So, and if you look over here, it talks about all these different things. Communicating and analyzing accounting information. I mean, we could go through this and find the section, but you know, I'm just demonstrating the kind of research that one would have to do to understand this and communicate it effectively. I don't see any of that from these guys. I don't see that from this guy. So why do I give a fuck what he has to write about or to say? I mean, quite honestly, what a joke. I mean, for real. But go ahead. Yeah, write your little PDF. Make your little $15.
More easier or something if you're still confused, but just know this. It's coming a time when the cash system gets turned on and they're under pressure.
They've been saying this for years.
Main Street and the rest of them are not going to be selling shares that they're not sure that they'll be able to cover by the next day.
That's not true.
They're going to refuse the order flow.
No, they're not going to refuse the fucking order flow. You don't understand how the fucking market works. Shut up. No. No. Sorry. No. All right. So we just watched Common Sense Investor video.
Here on YouTube entertaining you. Check this out, bro. I just got through watching Common Sense Investor video. You know.
Yeah, we just watched Common Sense Investor video 2. Now we can say we watched Common Sense Investor video 2.
Video he touched on YouTube entertaining you. Check this out, bro. I just got through watching Common Sense Investor video. You know, and in the video, he touched on the market maker exemption. You know, market makers having the right to nick it short, in essence, if they need to facilitate a trade. And also, you know, he talked about those 65 billion shares that Citadel and King Griffin sold, but they haven't purchased yet. It's still sitting on the book. They still haven't purchased those shares yet. So in my personal opinion, man, I think him and other market makers, I think they've been abusing their market makers' exemption privileges. I think they've been abusing it. You see what I'm saying? And I think they used them over the past. These market makers, I think they were used to attack retail investors over the past 3.5 years.
No, because that's not what they do. That's not their function. And by the way, it's not 65 billion shares. It was $65 billion, I think. Doesn't really make any difference. Abusing it, huh? I mean, do you understand that when does a market maker, you know, even come into play? It comes into play when somebody wants to buy or fucking sell. So what you're saying then is that retail investors are abusing the system somehow, because the only reason Citadel would sell anything to anybody is if somebody wants to buy it. So which came first here, the chicken or the egg? The demand or the supply? I mean, Citadel's not doing anything if there are no investors creating demand for whatever it is that they're selling. It's pretty simple. So why would you blame the seller? Why would you blame the person who is facilitating, simply facilitating what a customer wants to do? Hey, I have a customer here who wants to buy this. Oh, okay, yeah, we get that for you. That's all that's happening. Okay.
We've been investing in all these meme stocks. Because see, think about it. the stocks that we invested in, those $65 billion worth of shares that Citadel, King Griffin sold, he ain't purchased yet. If those companies went to zero, filed bankruptcy or got delisted,
God,
they won't have to go buy them shares. And that's really what they wanted. They wanted to short them.
No, it's not.
To zero. So, they can make tax-free money. They
God damn it. No.
That's what they wanted. See, in my opinion, they've been abusing their market.
Like, there is no distinction with these fucking brain-dead idiots between what Citadel does as a market maker and what Bill Huang does as a fucking hedge fund manager. There is no distinction between that with these brain-dead fucking retards. Doug Sifu as a market maker is the same as fucking Gabe Plotkin as a hedge fund manager, and that's not fucking true. So until yeah, this is the dumbest opinion. I mean, there's a reason why. Oh my God. Jesus fucking Christ.
Take exemption privileges. That's my personal opinion. And see, look, I think over the past 3.5 years, I think they had a problem. And investors, man, we were the problem. So they say, you know what, man, we got to think of a way to deal with these retail investors that's getting in meme stocks. They call them meme stocks. Under no circumstances can we allow retail investors to make life-changing money.
See, he's running on all these fucking dumbass assumptions that he's had for the last 2 years. He's been saying this. He's been saying they don't want retail investors to make money for the last 2 years. And so everything that he says in his fucking retarded mind is going to fall in line with that assumption now. And now he's saying whatever he's saying. He's saying, well, we got to figure out a way to deal with these retail investors because, they can't have them. No. That is a stacked fucking shit sandwich of fucking dumbass assumptions. Like, why is this guy even still here? You're not making money. You're not helping people. In fact, you're losing money and you're causing other people to lose money because they listen to you. What the fuck?
The Wall Street, bruh, and everything. I'm using definite article. Everything that's attached to it. When it comes to Wall Street and everything that's attached to it, it's all about class warfare. They don't care nothing about, man. They don't care nothing about retail.
No. They care about making money because that's their fucking job. Yeah, that's about it. That's about fucking it.
It's all about 1%ers getting rich. It's class warfare. Hedge funds, institutions, short sellers, them getting rich. That's what it's about. Everything that's attached to it. That's why when you see the naked shorting, the corruption, the security
naked shorting,
when you see all that going on, ain't nobody doing nothing about it because that's what it's about, bro. It's about class warfare. That's what it's about. You see what I'm saying? So they said, look,
no, I mean, that doesn't even make sense. When you see all of that stuff, it's about making money. Every one of those things that he said, it's about making fucking money. Jesus fucking Christ.
You got these retail investors investing in all these meme stocks. They trying to make life-changing money. Here's what we're going to do. These market makers, especially King Griffin.
There's nothing communist, nothing socialist about this at all to me. This is just fucking retarded. Like, there's nothing communist or socialist about it. Like, we're talking about capital market. Like, I mean, what they don't want it to be. They don't want it. They don't want everybody to get the same amount. They are the chosen ones. The problem is they're just not the chosen ones. They're not the chosen ones. And they joined this cult because they think they can be. But I mean, I don't know if it's so much that they want the market socialized. I don't even know what that would mean. But the way I see it, that they want the apes. They want easy wealth. They want quick money. They don't want to work or whatever. I I don't even know, but I just don't. I don't even know. I can't. Yeah,
It's the go-to guy. This is my personal opinion. None of it may not necessarily be factual. He's the go-to guy. So what we're going to do, we're going to allow him and the market makers to create an unlimited amount of naked shorts. As many naked shorts as you need to make sure that you kill the buying pressure in all the stocks that retail investors.
Yeah, of course. That's
and in essence,
yeah.
In my opinion, that's what they did. All the stock that retail investors were investing in, trying to make life-changing money, trying to build wealth.
What about NVIDIA? What about NVIDIA? Plenty of fucking retail investors, even before the AI mania, traded NVIDIA stock, options, and everything, including myself in 2021. So what about Apple? Another retail favorite. Now, what's the difference between NVIDIA and Apple on one side and AMC, GameStop, and Bed Bath & Beyond on the other side? I mean, I don't have to point that out. I'm not going to point that out. What is the difference between AMD and NVIDIA and Apple and Microsoft on one side and Nokia, BlackBerry, KOS, GTII, Highcroft Mining, etc. on the other side? I mean, you can't just... What about NVIDIA, Frankie? What about fucking NVIDIA?
Them and their family, they destroyed the stock price and tried to run the company out of business. And in return, he helped other 1%ers, in my opinion, make billions of dollars while he financially destroyed retail investors. These are just my personal opinions, how I feel. Look, bro, Wall Street, the stock market, years ago, it might have started off as something great, something good. A place where you can go, man, facilitate trades, make trades.
No, not really, but
try to build wealth, try to improve your lives, improve your life, as well as...
No, that was never the fucking point. I mean, dude. Yeah, this guy needs to start at the fucking beginning of Commerce 101. Trade, Economics 101. Right.
Companies go in and try to grow. But somehow, man, along the way, man, Wall Street and the stock market, it's been hijacked, bro. It's been hijacked by some wicked, evil, heartless, and greedy people. It's just that simple. At this point, the way Wall Street functions, the way it operates, Wall Street is nothing more than a pyramid scheme. It's a complete scam. We all know it now, man. Everybody know. It's a.
So then don't play. Then get out of it then. And there's an argument to be made for a pyramid scheme. I do believe that there is an argument. You could make a pretty good argument for that. Because no matter how many shares there are, how many investors there are at a given market cap, it is impossible for every investor to exit at that price. It is. Yeah. Well, I'm not putting Milton Friedman on a pedestal, but this is the way this is the system that we have. I'm not saying that anything else than that, but let's see. They want retail to make money so that retail keeps investing. By the way, NVIDIA, about 53% or so held by retail investors. That's 53%. Let's see. Apple is about the same. Yeah. The fact that the free market is greedy isn't a new revelation. The idea he doesn't understand that is laughable. Yes. I mean, we don't have to look. Do we have to look much further than like Tesla for that? Yeah.
Scheme. It's a complete fraud. You see what I'm saying? Here's what you get. You got retail investors, pension funds, retirees. We come into the market and try to invest in the market and try to build wealth. But we can't do it because they destroying all the stocks that we investing in. So what it is.
But you didn't invest in stock. God. So he thinks that the reason why is because retail invested into those stocks. Not that they are poorly run companies with not much of a future. And yes, millionaires are also retail investors, sure. People who own NVIDIA shares that have appreciated, 3-4 times over the last however many months. They're retail investors. I mean, apes are retail investors, but not all retail investors are apes. I think they forget this. I know they forget this. I mean, it's like for normal people, normal retail investors, they don't know any of it. They don't know and they don't care. And that's a better way to be at this point, because all of this stuff that they've concentrated on in the last 3 years is a bunch of noise. It's distractionary. And what's happened in the meantime? They've been distracted by it, and they keep dumping money into it and keep losing money. So, I mean, you want to talk scams, you want to talk, extraction of wealth. I mean, you're the fucking picture of it here, dude. You're sitting here focusing on naked shorts. Meanwhile, how much money have you lost? Yeah, it's almost like that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, and by the way, naked shorting, there's more research actually that shows that naked shorting is beneficial for the fucking market than there is research that shows or demonstrates that it's bad for the market. And that's the truth. I don't have time to go into it now. But think about that. Everybody assumes that naked shorts are bad. What if they're not? What if they're actually not? Go to Google Scholar, look up naked shorting, read some of the academic research on it. You'll see there's plenty of reasons why actually short selling and even naked short selling is good for the market. It doesn't do these things that they claim. What does the things that they claim is companies failing. That's what does it. Anyway.
At the top, you got market makers, you got institutions, you got 1%ers. They at the top of the pyramid. We at the bottom. The way it's set up with the corruption and security fraud, the naked shorting, the algorithmic trading, they got everything set up to where nobody can get ahead but the people at the top. Retail investors and pension funds and retirees, they at the bottom. They can never make it to the top. That's a pyramid scheme. I don't care what you...
God fucking damn it.
That's nothing more...
Then what is the point? Then why are you here? Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, of course there's inside information. Of course there's insider trading. That shit has always existed. This is nothing new. It's nothing new. But how does that affect one's ability to make money? That's my question. What difference does it make? And that's the point. It doesn't make what anybody else is doing is completely irrelevant. What everybody else is doing is completely irrelevant. And meme stocks should have been, they are an illustration of that, but they should be seen as an example of why perhaps what someone else is doing or what someone else has done, like Roaring Kitty, for example, the only good guy in the room, supposedly. What he did, what percentage of anybody else who heard of what he did, what percentage of those people did anything close to what he did? I mean, single-digit percentages, probably, if that. What he did meant nothing to what I did or to what anybody else did. Because by the time that we found out what he did, it was over. That's the reality. And that's assuming that we actually know what he did. All we have is what he told us he did. What anybody says they're going to do. So it's just irrelevant. Stock market investing, trading, gambling, whatever you want to call it. It's not a team sport. Irony is that market makers make money from retail degens no matter the stock or price. Traders love volatility and shorts benefit when shitcos are overpriced. Retail provides support and exit liquidity. Pretty well said. I mean, the apes, they decry the market makers, But at the end of the day, every time retail trades, every time retail buys another share of GameStop, for example, the market maker makes a little bit of money. They don't care whether it goes up or down. It doesn't matter. They don't make more money when it goes up. They don't make more money when it goes down. Essentially, at the end of the day, they're trying to break even on the stock price fluctuations so that they can make the money on the spread. That's theoretically. So I mean, it's like, this is it's not easy. It's not like super obvious. You have to kind of work to come to that understanding, but it's not that hard. It's not that hard. There are plenty of other industries that function like that. Where you have this type of middleman, wholesale agent, that makes money selling a product regardless of the price of that product, whether the pricing of that product goes up or down, or whether someone is going to go then and sell it for more. It doesn't matter. It's a wholesale type of situation. Anyway.
Than a pyramid scheme. It's nothing that you can do at the bottom and make it to the top. The 1%ers, the hedge funds, and the short sellers, they're going to always stay on top. No matter what they got to do. If they got to do fraud, naked shorting, counterfeiting, whatever they got to do.
They don't have to do that, though.
Always stay at the top of the pyramid.
If they had to do that, though, then why don't they do that on NVIDIA? Why don't they do that on Apple? Why don't they do it on AMD or Microsoft? Why are those allowed to run? Oh, maybe because they actually have positive earnings. They actually make money. They actually produce something that people want. I don't know. Crazy thoughts. Sorry, Frankie. That's just too brain dead for me. I'm going to try to speed through this one.
Hey, this is Jim. It's 3:17 p.m. on Sunday in San Francisco, California, May the 12th. Today,
well, that's your first problem right there. You're in San Francisco.
Do something a little different. I'm going to show you guys a group of people that have been...
We should just turn it off right now, but...
to shit all over you, me, and the stocks that you own. The three stocks that they're targeting the most aggressively, it looks like AMC, GME, and MULN.
Wait, who are they? Who are they? What are we talking about here? He said they. I got it too fast.
7 p.m. on Sunday in San Francisco, California, May the 12th. Today, what I want to do is something a little different. I'm going to show you guys a group of people that have been trying to shit all over you, me, and the stocks that you own. The stocks that they're targeting the most aggressively, it looks like AMC, GME, and MULN, although they trash talk about a bunch of other stocks. The group is comprised of people who are sort of mentally ill, I don't want to be political, but this is what it is. Mentally ill Democrats that want to hate on anyone.
Mentally ill Democrats from a guy sitting there in fucking San Francisco. Well, at least we don't live in fucking San Francisco, bro, where you have to dodge the Tony Dong probably when you step out of your fucking flat. And, you know, I don't want to get political, but it's these Democrats. And I am a Democrat. So fuck you, Bam. Fuck you. I mean, if I only had those two choices, I would be a Democrat. But anyway, he's not a Harvard professor. No, he's not. He's a proud conservative living in San Francisco, apparently. I don't know.
That doesn't agree with them politically. Also
has nothing to do with fucking politics. What the fuck? God. Yes, this is Bam Investor. He's gone off the deep end.
Group of elites, which happen to be, one and the same. This guy is a sort of a Ivy League prick, like so many of them are.
An Ivy League prick.
That this community has been able to.
I don't know if he shows his face or not, Lynn.
Grift in their corruption. And I can't tell if they're working directly with Wall Street or not. This guy does some writing for Forbes and some other like freelance stuff. But the main takeaway on this guy is going to be what an arrogant prick he is, and just the hate.
Oh, you want to talk arrogant pricks? What about all of your wrong predictions over the last 3 fucking years, Bam? Jim? James? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn. Oh, fuck me.
Hatred that he has for other people. It's just unbelievable. Now, I don't know if they're trying to just become, famous on YouTube and that's their shtick, or if these are just, rotten, disgusting, filthy people at their core. Either way, it's a really bogus route to try to take to success, and so far they haven't gotten much traction and have.
Well, what about trying to pump fucking bullshit stocks to a bunch of kids who don't know any better? Huh? Trying to cultivate this sense that you know what you're talking about, and I created this model, and the model says this. Well, your fucking model sucks. It's been wrong every fucking time. So that's more honorable. Get the fuck out of here. What an idiot.
Basically zero success. So
what's up, Model 3?
Here with this guy, Tony Dong. Pretty sure I've heard people, I don't know if it's close friends or just the community at large, but I think he has a nickname Little. But here's this guy for starters.
I cannot stress that enough. Because here's a brutal reality, baggies. Investing is a zero-sum game, and statistically, the average investor sucks at it. But somehow, you have managed to situate yourself on the very far left side of the curve. I'm talking like 3 standard deviations down. It is a statistical impossibility how badly you suck at this.
That's true.
For starters, now, just to give you a little more...
What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Background on this guy. Check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a guest for you? Tony Dong. If you don't know him, well, you will now. He's pursuing his master's degree at Columbia University in risk management. Along with that, he's a financial writer for the U.S. News, Forbes, NASDAQ, and the New York Stock Exchange. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Tony Dong. Thank you very much. So tell me, what is this timepiece that you have on for today?
This is an Omega Speedmaster. This is the caliber 3861. It's the latest model of their Speedmaster Professional Moon Watch, which was the one that was worn to the moon.
Listen to this prick, right? Who gives a shit about your watch? Who gives a shit?
So he's a prick because he has a nice watch that you're jealous of? Or maybe you should be mad at the interviewer who asked a question about the fucking watch. You want to talk class warfare. You want to talk about a failed class warrior. That's Bam Investor. That's what he is. He sucks at stocks. So now he's moved on to the social aspect. you know, the preaching to the other QAnon types about these elites and their crazy nice watches. I'd love to have that watch, and so would he. So fuck off. What an idiot.
Any of this stuff, but I mean, this is the kind of prick this guy is. These elitist Ivy League pricks. Now listen to his next statement. It's unbelievable.
Classic. I'm on the Omega lineup. You can get this for about 8,500 Canadian. I got mine with the nylon strap because I don't really like the bracelet, but it's just a robust, fantastic timepiece if you're into the history of watches. And
that's not that bad at all.
It's just a robust, fantastic timepiece.
Other than that, honestly, there are probably better uses of that much money. Get a car or something, but I've never really been good with my money, so hence why I'm wearing this.
What's the...
So he's never been good with his money, but he wants to shit on everybody else in the community because of what they're doing with their money. And they got
because
say, you know, well, you could buy a car.
Because they've lost all of it. Because they listened to you and lost all of it. Well, actually, no. Nobody listened to this fucking guy. He was never relevant. Does nobody in here, nobody. Does anyone use a watch anymore? Yeah, why have a watch when you have a phone? Why have a watch when you have a phone? Yes. What? Yeah. These people, oh my God, they cannot figure out why anybody would wear a watch. So this is pretty much what things are coming to. We have the ultra rich elite pricks who have $8,000 watches, and then we have the, you know, the proletariat here who can't even figure out why anybody would need a watch. I mean, that's literally what this has come to. What the fuck?
With the amount of money that this watch costs. Well, yeah, you could, but you know, it's going to be an $8,000 car. Anyway, you guys get the point. Complete prick.
The movement inside here, is it Swiss?
It is Swiss. It is an in-house movement from Omega.
Beautiful. I'm on here, Casio Edifice here. Nothing.
Who gives a shit? What a bunch of pricks. All right, so that's that. Now we'll move on to...
That is a fantastic one.
We'll move on to
like Bam doesn't own a fuck. Oh, that's all. That's literally all. That's literally all he's going to show. He has nothing to say. Look, he has nothing to say about it. He is just, you know, going for these character assassination, circumstantial hits, basically. Oh, Scavenger's back? Oh, boy. All right.
As do here is this is the group of people who, you know, want to, like I say, shit on everyone else.
Here we go.
This person here know nothing about this, you know, mysterious. This person here, if you look at the image, you know what she thinks she brings to the table. And then here's our you know, this Tony the prick. Wait till you hear what he has to say about this. And you can tell it's completely political. He's a Canadian, by the way. And then here's our felt hat Inspector Clouseau, inch high private eye that we'll get into as we move through the rest of the video here. But listen to this prick, Tony Dong, condescending across the board to basically, you know, the everyday person. You're going to notice it's politically motivated. You're going to notice they make fun of people for losing money, which, you know, win, lose, or draw, go ahead and place your bet. But why would you want to go make fun of people whose lives have been decimated? It's just, I don't understand, you know, that mentality.
Because they've been listening to you, and how much money have you made off of these fucking clowns? I mean, Jesus Christ. I hate this guy.
And these people disgust me. This guy.
That's funny. You used to hang around with Trey. What happened there?
Who's the, you know, Columbia elitist authoritarian attitude, you know, bragging about the watch. And then in a minute here, you're going to hear him talk about Polte in a really foul way. So I'll go ahead and play this. And
yeah, because Pulte's a fucking loser.
Oh god, yeah, that's the guy.
Oh my
who's wearing the
goodness,
shirt
it's a
that Pulte
Ryan
wore at the
Cohen
gas station.
t-shirt. Oh my god.
Yeah, Pulte wore the shirt at a gas station once and said something to the effect of, "I have Ryan Cohen on my
down,
tummy."
man. You know, I mean, again, you know, they're fat cats fucking stacked there. In a gas station truck stop.
In a gas station. Pulte got sucked off at a glory hole, and then he.
Yeah, so he just said Pulte got sucked off at a glory hole in the gas station. I don't know if Pulte would want to have a discussion with this guy about that.
It's so
You guys think you should get $1,000?
a dirty gas station. It was like the dirtiest gas station ever. There's like streets of shit on the mirror, and he's just dressed like a trucker.
Yeah, so again, he's just dressed like a trucker. This little elitist, skinny prick from Colombia wants to shit on a trucker. Guess what? You don't eat your food. You don't buy any of the products you buy. Your life doesn't exist without truckers. You little scrawny prick. And he's in this video with a tank top on and those little pencil-thin dental floss arms with tattoos on them. You know, the only upside of having an arm like that is that it cost him half price to get the barbed wire tattoo. You know, it only has to wrap around.
Oh, that's a good one, Jim. That was a really good one.
Republicans go at it. I go to the
He's like
convention.
standing there like.
We need to have like a PP vape cloud tracker because he blows some pretty fat ones every now and then.
Okay,
He needs to be a professional vapor after this grip goes away.
I'm telling him he should get a hookah. It's actually a lot.
So pretty boring stuff, but I mean, this tells you all you need to know about this guy here, Tony Dong. And as I said, that, you know, there's no value add in any of the rest of these people. Now, we're going to focus on this dude here because, you know, he wants to be famous on the internet, and I'm going to try to help him out here today. Not so sure he's going to be happy with the direction this goes, but here we go on this guy. So this is his channel. Pretty interesting that, you know, Tony, the fake last name, Tony Fernetti, whatever the hell his real name is, with his bogus cowboy hat, and I guess he
Franzetti.
Behind.
Franzetti. But that's, you know, that's the kind of guy Bam is. He doesn't know specifics, see. He just knows it's fake. He doesn't know what it is, but he just knows it's fake.
Him, is in here with this guy, right? That's kind of interesting that Tony would be in here with this noisy Korax dude. Again, I'm going to show you the genesis of this felt hat and how many years it's been around, and just the tremendous stench that's probably present in this little room that he's in. These two dudes, I don't know them at all. They kind of look like normal guys that I'd probably have a beer with, but so I don't know their motivation for teaming up with these two complete tools. But I'm going to let you listen to this video from this dude that calls himself Noisy Korax. I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, you got Mike in the house too. Welcome, Mike.
Yeah, you guess. You guess because you couldn't be fucking bothered to actually check. You fucking lazy fucking piece of shit. In San Francisco. But I'm not a Democrat.
All right, with that background wall you got going on there, I have to wonder if you're Ethan cellmate.
So, right, with the background, I have to wonder if you're Ethan's cellmates. This thing's all about Ethan being in jail and how funny it is. And you guys know, if you've been following the comments on Twitter, that, you know, about dropping the soap and being raped in the ass and everything else, how funny these guys think this is. You know, Ethan's out now. Ethan was released yesterday, bailed out, and these guys are going to eat a lot of crow and be really surprised the direction this thing moves in.
Oh, yeah.
That particular... you know, Ethan's incarceration here has nothing to do with AMC, obviously. These guys wanted to try to connect the two and also use it at the very least as a way to, you know, make Ethan look like he's not a smart dude and doesn't know what he's doing.
I don't think that he is.
It's the exact opposite, and I'm going to let Ethan explain it to everyone.
Oh, yeah.
In his own time. But
oh, yeah.
Everyone's going to be really, really surprised.
Ethan's a fucking genius.
But again, you know, he's a very, very simple, tiny little dude. You're going to see how tiny this guy is in a minute. And those are the kind of people that think it's funny.
I mean,
other people have
everything that he said so far is either ad hominem, it's irrelevant, off topic. What is he talking about? I mean, this guy has 30,000 fucking subscribers. Are you fucking kidding me?
Misfortune. You know, in Ethan's case.
Hey, Bam, why don't you fucking come after me? Huh? And let's keep it to the actual topic at hand. I'm not going to let you see me. I haven't seen you. It's only fair. So you're not going to be able to go off of appearance. Come after me. I've been coming after you for 3 fucking years. You don't even know who I am.
This isn't misfortune at all. This is
retard.
He'll explain it to you. But in general, these guys laughing at people losing money. This is the kind of dirtballs these guys are.
That was literally the best news I've gotten in the last like year and a half. It was so entertaining to see. I chuckled so much. If there's anybody that
He's already done it 6 times, so what's the 7? Man, oh man, have I been waiting for this for the longest time. Finally, this narcissistic piece of shit is getting his comeuppance, tripping over his own dick and falling down a flight of fucking stairs. There's a guy out there.
So speaking of narcissistic, this guy and his whole channel is about nothing other than narcissism. And wait till you see how stupid this guy actually is. Again, note the felt hat. You don't have to pay attention to the wooden doorknob on that door back there, but just the Inspector Clouseau coat and the greasy hair and the hat. That tells you everything you need to know about this. Plus some of this juvenile nonsense in the background.
Yes, again, what do I see that's going to tell me about, the type of doorknobs the guy has? I can't trust a guy with wooden doorknobs. Oh, fuck no. What the fuck? Bam. You've gone off the deep end.
Around here.
No,
noisy core
you
Rex,
get away
minimal
from your
following,
fucking turn.
900 people.
As I was saying,
Nice.
Ethan Leibovitz, who has gotten another one of his famed arrests, number 7, that he's oh so proud of. But before we can talk about why Ethan Leibovitz is sitting in prison over Easter weekend on contempt of court charges, we have to go into a little bit.
Thank you, Lynn.
You see, Ethan
That's true. I believe I was.
in court last year for making threats at an attorney, the district attorney of Queens, which is always a great place to start a story.
What the hell?
Threatening a government official, A+ job. Because of this, the Queens district attorney asked for a restraining order from the court, and it was granted, which fills in some of the blanks in the timeline from when I...
So we all know now, based on what's happened to Trump and a bunch of other people, the J6 participants, and a bunch of other examples, that there are some dirty people in power, and right. Because of what happened to Trump, jellyfish,
because of what happened to fucking Trump. Listen to that language. Because of what happened to Trump. Are you fucking kidding me? This guy's a fucking Trump tard. Done. I'm out of here. Fuck that. Bye. No. I mean, let's just revise history. Let's revise everything while we're at it. I'm sorry. I no. I don't know if he is or not. I think he's completely fake. I think he is completely fucking fake from top to bottom. And he's saying that because he knows that a lot of the people that are left in these fucking grifts are the most gullible of the gullible, i.e. the Trump supporters, the hardcore ones, the QAnons. Because of what happened to Trump. Wow. Because of what happened. Because of what happened to him. What happened? Okay, let's come out and do some random videos here off of the latest search results. God, look at all this crap. It's the same stuff. Benji's like the only one. Secretly trading at 9:15. We haven't seen that in a while. Earnings recap. Forcing the apes to sell, as if. Yep. God, this fucking guy. Okay. Citadel's long flipping. Like, oh, God damn it. What a fucking failure of humanity. Check this out. Wait, what? 200 what? Where is it? Shorts paying $9,000 per share. Yeah, that makes a lot. What does that even? Aron confirms synthetics. No. Oh my God. I need a link to that one, Lynn, if you have it.
Advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion.
This one's for you, Model 3.
Any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, all that YouTube algorithm stuff so you get the videos I put them out. See what I'm thinking, see I'm analyzing that data. But like I tell every day, the data released us is false. It's going to give us a false narrative to market so we can make bad trading.
It's so false that he shows it to us in mirror image format. You might as well look at it in mirror image. It's so false, right? Yeah, this is useful, Don. Real useful.
They keep telling us to sell our shares, but somehow they keep increasing their...
Who fucking tells you to sell your shares? Oh, my God. They keep telling us to sell our shares. Who is they? And... Fuck.
Long positions in AMC, and I've been saying this for a while, and of course the shows and the bad actors been... on YouTube telling me that I'm full of shit. So
you're full of fucking shit. You're not just full of shit. You're full of fucking shit.
So I went to the NASDAQ website.
Oh.
NASDAQ is showing and reporting that a lot of these so-called smart money that are telling us to sell our AMC shares, telling us that AMC is going bankrupt, they seem to be loading up on AMC.
Yeah, well, loading up, huh? Loading up. What, you mean all the institutions that operate ETFs? They're loading up. Yeah. Yeah, clearly they think there's going to be a short squeeze, right?
Citadel Securities has upped their long position on AMC 648%, according to NASDAQ, okay? Renaissance Tech upped their AMC position 14,759%.
Yeah, because Jim Simon died, and they're finally like, oh God, that old fucking that old fart's dead. Now we can finally buy AMC. Yeah, never too soon, never too far. Fuck you, don't care.
But increased theirs 22%. DE Shaw, they upped their AMC position 2,094%. Morgan Stanley, they upped their AMC long position 196%. State Street up 113%. Even BlackRock,
I mean,
their AMC position 10.5%. And Invesco up their AMC.
Invesco. Oh, yeah. They don't operate any ETFs, do they? Invesco. You got to be fucking kidding me. What a clown.
Positions 967%. Now the shares are going to say, oh, they're buying these shares in order to loan them out. You're not buying this amount of shares to lend them out at 1%, 2%. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. These so-called smart money see what we see.
No, they don't.
Naked
Jesus fucking Christ.
Over leverage. The CAT system is about to be implemented, and they might be forced to close out those AMC short positions, and all these institutions want to get in on the play. They want to make money off of an AMC squeeze. But every single day, you can find an article telling you AMC is going bankrupt. AMC's a
Yo, you can? Let's find those.
Going to zero. If AMC is such a terrible company, why are all these institutions buying more and more AMC and adding it to their portfolio? You know why?
You don't know that they are. You don't know that they are. Besides, when is this dated from? Oh, date 3/31/20 2024. I can fucking read it if I, pause it and look, because you got it fucking mirror image. Why do you have it mirror image? Because you don't want people to see that it says 331? But what does that mean? What's the significance of 331? Oh, that's the end of the first quarter. Oh, that's telling us what they held at the end of the first quarter. Well, guess what, Don? My calendar says it's May 12th. So you're sitting there hyping numbers that at the very least were accurate on March 31st. Here you are almost 2 fucking months later. Those numbers are not accurate. That's not what they currently hold. We don't know what they currently hold. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Because Donahue George comes in here in his fucking Walmart button-down shirt. And just, this so-called smart money, they see what we see. No. Yeah, well, maybe they do. Maybe they see a fucking moron too. I don't know. But I'm not going to sit here and claim to know what they see. I mean, you got to be fucking blind not to see. You have to know a little bit about the 13F reports. You have to know anything except what you already quote-unquote know, which you don't know because it's an assumption. I'm so sick of these fucking clowns saying this shit every fucking day. As if it were as if it were May 12th, 2021. As if losing 80-90% hasn't meant anything. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable that these channels exist and they're monetized channels. They're making money lying and misleading people. It's called fucking fraud. Hey, YouTube, this is called fucking fraud right here. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it. Why? Why is this okay? Well, I look forward to hearing about your lawsuit, Donahue George. But until then, fuck off.
Guys, what is going on? Wanted to come in here do a quick AMC video. I know it's been forever since I've been here, but people have been asking me to make...
People have been asking you to do that, huh? People have been asking you to do that. Well. Okay.
A video, so I just wanted to come on, tell you kind of where I stand with everything. Where I'm at. I never left. There just hasn't really been a reason to make a video. I feel like in the last, however long it's been, 6-7 months, maybe a year. The last few AMC videos I made before I kind of parted ways from YouTube and making videos was me talking about, what we're waiting for. We've gone through the dilution. We've enabled AMC to have adequate capital for the recovery that we're going to start seeing, that we already are seeing, coming in the 2024, really the whole year. I mean, the movie line is stacked from 2024, all
sweet. The movies are stacked.
Obviously,
awesome.
Our last earnings that took place, first quarter was still held
terrible
by the Hollywood strikes, right? We can only do so much. We have our revenues from popcorn, from,
terrible
AMC Cinema Suites, getting into the
terrible
industry. Like, everything's looking really well for increasing revenue aside from just movies. Hopefully we can continue doing that as a company. So if
but you are a movie theater company. Every movie theater company in the fucking world makes money from concessions. You have done nothing. You have done nothing new. I'd say they probably haven't even caught up to the other competitors yet, because they spent so much time scooping up theaters in an effort to be the biggest theater operator in the world, to fulfill Adam Aron's baby boomer need to be the top. You got to have the most. That's a boomer mentality. Gimme. We need all these. I want to be number one. Not really the best strategy. And a lot of these companies that did that, yeah. We won't know who they are in 10 years. But hey, at least that boomer felt like he was a king for that period of time. That's what it's all about, keeping the fucking boomers happy until they die.
Something like the Hollywood strikes ever happens again. Or
because they still control things and can make our lives a living hell, and are on a daily basis. So we got to keep them happy. Don't forget that.
In general, or maybe another.
Talking about the elites.
You know, we're in a situation where we have revenue coming from other areas, regardless if people are physically in the theaters or not. So I really like that. You know, I've liked that from the start. Remember, this is a fairly new thing. The popcorn industry is a huge industry, but we've kind of been limited to just being in one store, and now we're starting to open the doors to different stores.
This is pathetic.
So,
this is pathetic.
Every time I go to Walmart, regardless of which one it is, it's still impossible to keep up on the shelves. And I don't think it's just because AMC has a huge retail backing. I think it's because it's a really good product. So that being said, that out of the way, I haven't gone anywhere, to be quite honest with you guys. It was
a good product.
A fight in the ass having, obviously, if you had a lot of shares before with the reverse split, it was very unfortunate. You know, if you had 1,000 shares, now you only had 100. But the one thing I will say is AMC.
But the shares are worth 10 times more. Oh, no.
Lower
wrong way
price, I've been accumulating many more shares. Kind of back up to where I was before. You know, we got diluted and reverse split, and you know, at this price, you know, a couple $100 will get you a nice chunk of shares. So
you'd be better off spending that couple $100 on a new toilet. A new toilet. The whole thing. Bowl, tank, valve, flush valve, handle, new water line. Get a bidet on there too while you're at it. Your asshole will thank you. But that's a much better use of $300 than averaging fucking down. Jesus Christ. God damn.
Accumulating as long as I can. I don't know if you guys have been watching, but before the preliminary earnings came out after hours, which was about a week before the actual earnings, I was watching the chart. Guys, for a brief moment, the price action on AMC went insane after hours, and then they did what they do. They, you know, whatever algorithm or virtue kick in, it kind of halted price action, drove it right back down to where it started. But we're in that moment now where volume's been suppressed for so long. We're starting to see an increase in volume on both GameStop and AMC, and to me, that's exciting. I want the volatility. But when you see those spikes like on earnings and prior earnings, it ramps up like uncontrollably, and then they drive it back down. It shows that they're losing control of buying pressure on this, rather it be from.
Come on, dude. It shows that they're losing control. How about this? It shows that they are in control. You fucking clown. It shows that they are in control and that you are out of control. That's what it shows. They're taking you for a fucking ride. They will grab you by your fucking balls and take the price up and down wherever the fuck they want to. And you are so stupid. You are so fucking dumb that you're like, yeah, take it down more so I can buy more. I can average down because that's a great strategy. Everybody says it's such a good strategy. You are a fucking clown. And please, can we hear about your new job? I heard you got a new job. Can we hear about that?
the algorithm wanting to buy because the earnings have, was a substantial beat or whatever it may be.
What? No, it wasn't a substantial beat. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it was the algos, man. The algos, see, they knew. Wall Street doesn't get it, but the algos get it. God damn. And he's got a ceiling fan. At least it's not on.
It's getting very, very interesting. So, me personally, still here, still been here, haven't been making videos because, again, there really is no need for it.
Because you've been at work? Or what?
Come on here. I haven't wanted to come on here and explain myself why I'm holding. What we've been waiting for is here.
Yeah, this is bullshit. There's more to this story for sure.
To create revenue. And the product, which is the movies, are stacked for the rest of 2024 and going into 2025. Again, I think second quarter of this year of 2024 is going to be substantially better than expectations, because even Q1, they expected it to be absolutely terrible. And they beat the expectations by a huge amount. So really excited about that. I think Q2 is going to be incredible. What we really need to do is focus on getting this debt paid off like we've been doing, get that interest down, defer rent pay, or defer, debts that are owed in 2024, 2025, get them pushed back, which we're doing right now. They want to work with us, creditors, because they know that theaters aren't going anywhere. Actors want theaters. The streaming industry doesn't pay enough.
They want
going anywhere, guys.
To work with us.
They're going to do everything they can with news like they've been doing to pump out those articles trying to convince you otherwise. But the reality is you're not going to convince anybody that's still holding AMC anything, because
because you're a bunch of idiots. Excuse me.
Something is going to happen, okay? Rather it be a short squeeze or rather it be just a massive increase in price, because in my opinion, AMC is heavily undervalued. So that's
heavily undervalued in your opinion. Well, you can't back that up with anything. Can you? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So I just did a search here, AMC bankrupt, sorted by date on Google News. AMC abandons talk. AMC abandons talks to acquire bankrupt Cineworld's theaters 5 days ago. Okay. Adam Aron on bankruptcy, 2025 box office hopes, movie theater chain, Okay, that's about Regal. I'm not seeing a lot of here about AMC bankruptcy. Donahue George said it was, every day there was an article about it. AMC CEO slams Robinhood over alert wrongly claiming theater chain had filed for bankruptcy. Okay. He says it's inconceivable that the movie theater chain would file for Chapter 11. Yeah, they'll file for Chapter 13 or whatever the other one is. But, I mean, inconceivable? That sounds like... that actually sounds like he's saying that they are going to go bankrupt, but... AMC falls after Cineworld's bankruptcy warning on day Ape starts trading. What? This is old. Why is it saying that that's from... Oh, God. 6 days ago, right? Yeah, 6 days ago. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not seeing all of the... I'm not seeing all the negativity in the mainstream media here. Wedbush trims AMC target price to $3.50 from $4. Okay. All right. AMC stock drops 10% due to 13% ad revenue collapse. How about that? And it's even from Breitbart. It's even from Breitbart. So the apes should take this one not with a grain of salt. They should take this one to heart, because it's literally from a right-wing source. Breitbart. AMC stock drops 10% due to 13% ad revenue collapse. How about that? There's a fascinating thread running through these quarterly reports from left-wing Hollywood. They all deliver good numbers, but the stock still drops. Last week it was the Disney grooming syndicate. What the fuck? This week it is AMC. AMC Networks. AMC Networks. AMC Networks. AMC motherfucking Networks. Sorry. I didn't know. AMC Entertainment Holdings. Okay, that one's about AMC Entertainment Holdings. Seeking Alpha. Yeah. AMC stock price forecast. Beware of this crucial risk. Shares gap down on analyst downgrade. AMC stock sinks after theater chain warns of weaker Q2. Now, that's AMC saying that, huh? Fucking goddamn fucking Seeking Alpha. Fuck you. Jesus Christ. Shares of AMC on Thursday, and I can't read it because Seeking Alpha sucks. Revenue. Yada, yada, yada. I don't care about the earnings. All right, we could just do this. Yeah, this is not updated at all. A lot of negative articles in there. Okay, we'll do that, Zane. Some option exercises. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, never mind. Look at the short float on GameStop. This says 24%. Wonder if that was before or after this pump. These were all scheduled sales, though, so you know. All right, let's look at this crappy. Sorry, but it's going to be this crappy. Which one is it? The first one or the second one? Are they the same video? I see two of them here. Anyway, sorry, Scavenger. You're a sad piece of shit.
Today, we explore the vulnerable position that short sellers are in due to their losses. According to a discovery by Flow with data validated by Yoho Finance, 2023 has shown to be especially harsh for these short positions, with a cumulative loss of $178 billion.
Oh, come on.
The figures are astounding, reaching into the billions. Hey everyone, welcome to AMC Daily. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications by hitting the bell, and enter our giveaway. However, keep in mind that this is not a financial advice video.
Fuck?
This major financial hanger forces us to examine the
What in the fucking goddamn shit is this motherfucker talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my God. You gotta be fucking kidding me, right? This guy's kidding. He's kidding. There's no way he's serious, right? What the fuck? Here's 2023. Beginning right here. Right here. Here's now. Right here. It's 91% fucking lower. How have the short sellers fucking lost? You got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my God. Listen to this.
Today we explore the vulnerable position that short sellers are in due to their losses.
Due to their losses. What losses? What in the actual fuck? I can't do this.
Discovery by Cheddar Flow.
Can't do this much longer. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Has shown to be especially harsh for these short positions.
No, it hasn't. Yeah, harsh. They only potentially made 91%. Oh, I'll take it to the beginning of 2024. 83? Oh, only 83%. What do you mean?
With a cumulative loss of $178 billion.
How?
The figures are astounding, reaching into the billions. Hey everyone, welcome to AMC Daily. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications by hitting the bell, and enter our giveaway. However, this is not a financial advice video. This major financial hanger forces us to examine the top casualties in the short selling arena for the year. Tesla, these seemingly invulnerable stocks have not been spared, with short sellers witnessing losses of nearly $4 billion on Coinbase, over $2 billion on Carvana, and $1.5 billion on Affirm collectively. Nvidia and Apple,
those stocks went up.
Companies where short sellers have borne the brunt of substantial losses, each registering losses in the tens of billions. However,
those stocks went up.
Also includes surprising entries such as Coinbase, Carvana, Affirm, and Shopify. As we look at the dynamics of their position, it becomes clear how urgent and close to liquidation the shorts are. The stock price's relentless upward trajectory combined with the shorts double dipping on their bets puts them in danger of becoming bankrupt.
Well, he obviously not talking about AMC there.
Like this vulnerability, highlighting that the more the AMC price declines or is suppressed, the more the shorts liability increases. As a result, it becomes more difficult for the shorts to escape this situation. The inevitable closing of short positions becomes a beacon of hope for those supporting ANC, as each increase in stock value moves them one step closer to victory. In order to see how quickly shorts are heading toward liquidation, let's play out a hypothetical situation.
Oh my God.
For the sake of simplicity, let us assume that no short sellers have targeted AMC before June 2021. These hypothetical short sellers began their positions at $70 per share, with a liquidation point of $140, indicating a non-leveraged short position. However, through leverage manipulation,
I heard that, Lynn. I heard that too.
Position is gradually reduced. The short's increasing leverage amplifies the impact of each successive round of averaging down.
This is some fucking made. This is absolutely fucking fantasy.
Procedure of increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing, and eventually toppling a decreasing average short entry point is the effect of down. Even taking into consideration occurrences like a reversal split the downward in this speculative scenario, the hypothetical average short.
This isn't even complete sentences.
Sense that the trend is continuing. This precarious situation mirrors high leverage situations in cryptocurrency or forex trading, where even slight market movements can trigger liquidation. Ironically, the shorts' increasing leverage combined with their substantial financial commitment only marginally elevates the average liquidation point to $11 per share. The shorts and their supporters are aware of the drama playing out in the financial markets, and in an attempt to turn around and win back their losses, they are using every tactic at their disposal to persuade AMC shareholders to sell.
There was again ANC
about dilution and trying to create doubt, anxiety, and fear. The debate over dilution becomes central, with opponents of the AMC scenario inflating the significance of even the smallest dilution, like 400,000 shares. However, when seen in the broader environment, where the overall float is durable and the alleged dilution has no impact, these attempts seem insignificant.
No impact.
The rise of accounts that appear to be fake and
no impact
highlights the shorts' attempts to spread false information. These accounts act as spokespersons for the shorts, who use them to try and change public opinion.
Yeah, and your fucking shitty-ass channels act as spokespeople for the pumpers. And that is true. I have no association with a motherfucking short. I can't listen to this. I'm sorry. This is brain dead. Beyond brain dead. Let's see what the other one is. Who in the fuck is this person?
Today we explore the vulnerable position that short sellers...
Same video.
According to a discovery by Cheddar Flow with data validated by Yoho Finance, 2023...
Yoho Finance. Yeah, no, this is the same video, but it's a different thing. It is a different...
Today,
well, at least it was. And maybe whatever. You got two links in there. They got different video IDs, but they go to the same video. I don't know. Anyway, Yahoo Finance. Yeah. Oh my God. I was going to look at the Reddits real quick. I don't have much time left. AMC stock subreddit. Boring Kitty on Twitter. DFV is back. Supposedly. I don't trust anything on Twitter now, so I don't know. Hey, Ken, AMC can't lose because it's the best company ever. Wow. Okay. Sure. Hedgie's loading up. They bought the dip. Yeah. And then Jim Simons died. So what does that tell you? 3-year anniversary. Wow. Okay. Cool. Wow. 11/11 on May 11th. That's a sign. Okay, guys, it's a sign. What the fuck? God damn it.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Oh, market makers simplified. Yeah, let's use the fucking monopoly rules that everybody plays wrong. It seemed fitting. Shorting a company when apes are never leaving. Peter Hahn, CFA. Oh, right. How does he have any credibility? How does he have any credibility? Here's the Friday short interest. 20%. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Short score 74. Oh, man. Well, clearly. Decided to raise my cost average. Decided to raise my average, guys. Averaging up. This is terrible. All right, what about Super Stonk? Stupid Stonk. Roaring Kitty. Peruvian Retard. Wow. And just like that, it's probably not even the real fucking one. And who cares anyway if it is? What's he going to do? Oh, yeah. Keith Gill's going to buy GameStop shares. Mm-hmm. Sir, he's back. These people are such children. Wow. The Irvin issue. We'll have to get into that later. I gotta go.
You can't kill Michael Myers!
Oh boy, the metal card arrived. Wow, cool.
When you work to change things.
You're being a little bitch. Would you fucking get off my dick?
You know, if you don't understand the situation, it's better sometimes not to speak and just be proven a complete imbecile in the matter. Okay, so...
Jesus Christ.
Man, fuck you. I think you a bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I understand.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm thinking I'm back.
What you're saying? Or are you saying it? What are you saying? Huh?
We'll try to come back for a live stream this week. We've just been really busy. Lots going on.
I don't know.
That time of year.
I think that's the case.
But thanks for stopping by tonight. I appreciate it. Subscribe and hit like and all that stuff. Our Telegram group is there too. You can join that. The link's in the description. Yeah. Have fun.